in nature, when a mammal suffers a trauma, they start to shake, they tremor. And it starts to release from the body when they tremor. And you'll see yourself, if you've ever seen someone have a panic attack, they start to shake. And then a well-meaning friend, relative, a person comes and says, or the paramedic says, it's okay, you don't have to shake. That is biologically wrong. By shaking, they're discharging the trauma from the body. And Robert Scare, the leading traumatologist, sorry, I'm going to drink. So, he said there's 4 populations they identified that don't shake. Lab animals, pets, and zoo animals. And the 4th is human beings. And what they all have in common, he said, is they live in a cage. When you want to train an animal to live in a zoo, it doesn't like having people close to it. So what you do is you expose them to people at a distance, and then it gets used to it, and then a bit closer, and then a bit closer, until they can not freak out. And we can't shake, we can't fall on the ground and flail our limbs. As you see children doing, they flail their limbs, don't they? They're trying to shake it out, as animals do in nature. The leading traumatologist, Robert Scare, defined a trauma as any incident in which a person experienced a real or perceived threat to their life in a state of helplessness. And any incident in which a person experiences a real or perceived threat to their life in a state of helplessness. Now, has anyone been exposed to anything recently in which they experienced a real or perceived threat to their life in a state of helplessness? And here's how they get you. Because maybe you were afraid of the coronavirus. And you felt helpless. Or maybe you were afraid of people shedding, getting forcibly injected, losing your job, being killed by the Illuminati. A real or perceived threat to your life in a state of helplessness.